Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Today we have a Louis Vuitton reveal, and I think it's been quite some time since I purchased anything Louis Vuitton, mainly because they're crazy price increases. Like, if you guys follow my channel from the beginning, I guess, is when I went through a phase of purchasing Louis Vuitton items. I've bought something every week from the website, mostly because a lot of those items are hard to get, so it's such a thrill to kind of buy them, to get them. So I did a lot of video on those, like how to get those items. If you're still going through that, please do check those out. I think they'll be helpful to you to get the items you want. Now, I'm kind of over that phase. I went into Chanel. I had to use the funds to purchase other items. So anyways, I've passed that. But there are a few items that I purchased that I really enjoy, and I talk about it a lot on my channel. And speaking of which, is this beautiful mini Pochette Accessoire with the matching monogram 60mm strap. And this strap, I don't think a lot of people know about this strap, because every time I do a video with it, a lot of people ask me, where is the strap from, what it is it like actually Louis Vuitton? It is a Louis Vuitton piece, and you can buy them on their website. They're not always available, but once in a while they do come up. I believe the recent price increase did increase the price a little bit, but I kind of use my bag or my mini pochette like this as a tiny purse, which I love, and I use it quite often. I did a lot of reviews on it. I talked about the pros and cons with this item. I just think the monogram print is so classic and easy to pair with any outfit, so I kind of really just use this bag like so, as is, very frequently. So both side works. I like to keep the Pochette tab aligned with the Pochette rings on the strap. But recently I have to start to stop denying the fact that this is too small. Like, it cannot be used as a proper bag. My phone does fit inside, and you guys can check out my very detailed review video and my kind of like how to use it, what can fit. It does fit my phone fairly easy, but after the phone, everything else is a bit of a pain to squeeze in there and take it out. So I've just come to peace with the fact that it is too small as a purse, and but I do like the look of it, and I don't want to kind of not use it, and because then in that case my strap wouldn't be used very often as well, and then I hate for things to be sitting in my closet and not being used. With that said, I went ahead and purchased a vintage pochette. So this is the actual reveal. This is a older model of the Pochette Accessoires, and you guys know I also have the newer model, which I give to my mom, and I thought, you know, that would be fine. I can borrow hers. She actually uses it quite often, so I don't actually get to see it. And when I bought hers, I swear, I believe it was $720 when I purchased her pochette. That was only maybe a year, 2 years ago max, maybe only just over a year. And right now, I just checked the price, and I was shocked. It's $1,370 plus tax. So after tax, it'd be over $1,500 for something like this. And I just cannot believe the price hype on those things. And I mean, obviously I wish I'd bought more, and I wish I bought one for myself at the time, but they were really hard to get, and I just didn't think it was necessary at the time, right? And I think I've mentioned this quite a few times. I did a comparison of the two as well. You can check it out. I like the smaller look better because I think it looked really cute on me, and I feel like adding the additional one just make it too much. Like, it was bigger, it doesn't look as chic. But then, like I said, I've now come to the conclusion that this is just too small. I needed something bigger, and what's better than an actual pochette to go with it? I could actually make it look more like a multi-pochette, which is, again, another item that I just couldn't pull the trigger on. I know it's a temporary trend. You know, some people still love their pochette, multi-pochette, which I agree. It's functional, it's easy, it's very casual. It is unique in the sense that you see it and you know, and a lot of people are still after it. They are constantly sold out online as well, so make them, you know, quite desirable as well. But with all that said, I just cannot keep up with how frequently they've been doing their price increases, and I'm kind of over the whole thing with buying from the website or directly from them. For a few reasons. I've also talked about their quality decreases. I've did a lot of comparison between the current product versus their older product lines, and then the differences between the quality of them. So I just cannot, like, with that amount, I'd rather put it away and, you know, purchase something from Chanel or from Hermes in the future. And I definitely have enough bags to you know, to incorporate into my outfit. So there is currently nothing that I am eyeing. At one point, I was definitely into buying the multi-pochette or the pochette motifs. Those are the two bags that I had my eye on for a long time, but never actually pulled the trigger. So this one here is from the year 2000, so it is technically a vintage, but honestly, vintage bags are just secondhand bags. They are, I'm sure this one, when it first launched, it was probably what, like $100 or less. I cannot believe these things are $1,500. I saw a lot of videos comparing the new one and the old model. The only main difference is the width of the bottom is slightly bigger, so it does stand better by itself. The older model don't really stand, but again, I don't feel like that's big enough of a justification for me to pay that amount, because I was able to score this for about $400, $450 maybe, which is $1,000 less than what you buy from retail. I think it's, again, even for $400, I think, you know, it's not cheap anymore. It's 3-4 times the money that they were originally, but the condition on this one is okay. The good thing about these Pochette Accessoires is because the main body is their classic canvas, so there's really very little wear and tear. If there's no crack along the edging on the canvas, all you're looking at is the patina on the vachetta leather, which is normal and it will happen with time, which I don't mind at all. And then tarnish on the hardware. So these are, again, I think very minimal. You can't really tell from a distance, like, you know, how bad the wear is. This one is actually honestly in decent condition. There's no crack. There's very little wear on the corner. I honestly, I don't know how you can tell from these canvases. I have my Speedy, which is quite old now. I've also purchased the vintage No Way, so I kind of know what to expect from bags around those ages. And it does have the original vachetta leather strap, but if you don't already know this, the original strap is very, very short. It's like barely a handle length, so it's gonna be like this, which really doesn't allow you to use it on your arm. And this vachetta piece here is quite used. I mean, it's quite old, so it's usable, but I really don't feel the need to continue to use it. And like I said, the main purpose that I bought this is to be able to use it with my monogram strap. So obviously I got pretty excited when I first got it. It's, you know, the zipper works perfectly. I did put in a bunch of stuff just to keep it shape, but I can take it out. And here it is. Unfortunately, I mean, I will maybe go get my mom's and then do a comparison of the capacity, but there are already tons of video that did that, so they did a comparison, so you can see the inside is nice and clean. The new one has an extra pocket, but I never use it, and my mom don't really use it either, because it's already like, if you want to maintain the shape of it, it's just easier to keep things in there. It's not big enough to really needing that organization, but inside is perfectly nice and clean in the same lining fabric as you would have today. So honestly, the difference is quite minimal. I would say in terms of the overall bag. Zipper runs smoothly. That's another thing I love about their vintage bag is all their hardwares. Their canvases are just generally in better material. The alignment of the monogram print as well. The new ones, you will see some of them are not really well aligned. You know, things like that. So with this one, my first thing that I tried out is obviously I tried to put in with, put on with my smaller pochette. And then wanted to convert it into the multi-pochette, which I've done it with the original pochette as well. So you guys can check it out. And all I did is just adding this onto it, I think. I think that works. Unless I was hoping to get a little bit more, actually, sorry, I put it on the wrong side, obviously. You need to just make sure that you align the vachetta tabs with the vachetta tab side. And the reason for that is just because then the bag will balance better on the, it will be more better aligned. I think this. And so, trying to see if I'm doing it correctly. Because sometimes you do want to play with it a little bit to make sure that the alignment is correct. Yeah. So, like this. And this is how it would look like on. I mean, not exactly like a multi-pochette, but this way it allowed me to put in my phone, my mask, my hand sanitizer. Really, like, all of a sudden it can fit so much more. Like actual wallet, I can put in a bunch of random stuff, and these two allows me to have the capacity to do so, which I think is really good. You can obviously also add a guitar strap to make it more of a same look to the multi-pochette. When people actually add on a coin perch, a round coin perch, it looks identical, like, you know. But again, it's a few pieces put together to give you that look. I wouldn't go that extent. All my like my main purpose that I'm doing this is really just to allow myself to put in more stuff when I'm using my mini and the larger one. I'll show you guys on the other side. And it's completely functional. It does not block the zipper or anything like that. Okay, so now I just go into a little bit of detail of how I assembled it. I got this ring. I don't know if you guys can see, there's this additional ring that I put on. The reason for that is because you want to make sure on the two sides, because this one side has the vachetta strap, the vachetta piece, so it kind of elongates, it kind of adds additional length to the mini pochette. So you need something to give you also that additional length to balance it out on the other side, to make sure that it's more flatly aligned with the bigger pochette. And another thing, if you guys watch differences between these pochettes and the multi-pochette bags are slightly bigger, and the small one, especially the mini one, is quite a bit bigger. So it kind of covers the same height as the large one. So obviously it will not mimic exactly the measurement and the look, but I honestly think it's close enough. And like I said, I think just for the look itself, this is totally doable and it's fine to use as is. It does give you that little nice piece of chain as well, which gives you, which is part of the pochette as well. And like I said, the main reason is the two bags now really allows me to put whatever I want in it without have to worry about, you know, taking cards out of my wallet and just have the cards in there and extra things like that. The two pouches are spacious and easy to organize and to use. So I can easily put like my wallet in one and my phone in the other one, and then, you know, they will still be very easily accessible. I think that's it for today. I could do a more what fits in here video. I think that might be helpful to some people. But like I said, I have multiple videos on the mini pochette and on the Pochette Accessoires, so please do check those out. And if you like this video, please make sure you subscribe and I will have more content to you guys very soon before I give birth. I'm trying to obviously record more and upload just to be ready for the newborn phase, but please do, I do apologize for the slow updates these days, but everything is well, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!